guys, it is I. It's been a minute. I's be here. So, wanted to come on very briefly and talk about random stuff. Don't mind my nails. These are gel and I need to get them done like yesterday. And I'll probably get them done. I might. Anyways, I am on the road again, heading to a doctor's appointment, and I've been singing this song. I think it's William Murphy. You are my strength, strength like no other, strength like no other, reaches to me. You are my strength. I'm not a singer, but I do make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Strength like no other, strength like no other, reaches to me. And then someone says, you are my peace, peace like no other, peace like no other, reaches to me. So anyways, that song is by William Murphy. You Are My Strength. I think that's the title of the song. And I've known about it for quite some time. And I went to church last week and the choir was singing that song. No, praise team was singing that song, and it just stuck with me. Even this new week is still with me. And so when you think of the words of the song, you are my strength, strength like no other, strength like no other, reaches to me. You are my peace, peace like no other. And there's a song and a saying that people used to say back in the day about this joy that I have, the world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. The things that we need are definitely divinely brought to us. Everything that we need comes from God and God alone. And in spite or despite, I think it's in spite of our circumstances, it's God that allows us to still smile in the midst of the storm. It's God that allows us to be strong in the face of adversity. It is God that allows us to be able to smile and walk in peace and victory when it seems like the whole weight of the world is on our shoulders. There's things that we may never understand, but it's by God's grace and purpose and his mercies and his will that we are not consumed by the trials and the tribulations that we face. I, on the other hand, if I was looking at myself from the outside, I couldn't even give you an answer. I couldn't even give you an answer. Because sometimes I look at my situation and I don't understand how I'm able to keep doing what I'm doing. And you know what I'm dealing with. Some of you know what I'm dealing with, and some of you don't even have a faintest clue as to what has recently hit me. And yet and still, I have joy, unspeakable joy and peace. I have peace that the scripture says surpasses all understanding. I think that's a scripture. My mind. Now, I'm not going to say that I have all the answers because I don't. I'm not going to say that I'm walking lightly because I'm doing all of that. I'm walking lightly and heavily. I'm not saying that I have all my barriers down and the chains are falling and the walls are crumbling. I'm not going to say that because to a certain extent, I am self-preserving. I'm protecting myself, but slowly and surely I can see that I'm allowing people to come in. I see that I'm slowly, walking in doors that I didn't think I would probably ever walk into. I'm slowly I'm slowly walking into whatever plan and purpose God has for me, if that makes sense. But I'm doing it with an open heart, and I don't want any stumbling block presenting itself to me to where it'll kind of keep me stagnated or at a halt. I don't want that. But I'm grateful to God because in spite of it all, I trust him. I trust him. And I'm confident in him and in the new. New is uncomfortable. New is good. Sometimes we get so used to those old raggedy clothes to where, you know, we forget what a new pair of pants feel like, or new underwear, a new bra, or a new shoes, or whatever. You know, we so used to stuff to where, you know, we hold on to it so tightly to where when God tries to bless us with something, we're like, we can't even receive it good because we're still holding on to that old thing. And so anyways, I'm just grateful because God has the strength like no other. He has the peace like no other. He has the joy like no other. He has love like no other. And I thank God that I serve him, and I thank God that I surrender my all to him, because without him, I honestly don't know where I would be. And I've heard people say that so many times, but it makes sense to me now. And the song says, without God, I would be nothing. I would be like a ship without a sail. Yeah, without God's hand upon our lives, we don't even know what the devil would have us doing, or where we would be, where we would find ourselves in, what shape we would be in, where our mindset would be. And I thank God for peace of mind. I think, yeah, without God, my goodness, I would be a mess. I would literally be a mess. And even with God, sometimes I still find myself being a mess because I don't let him do. I be trying to do stuff on my own. And then I be like, okay, God, I should have listened to you at first, you know. But I thank him. I thank him because everything happens for a reason. For he knows the plans that he has for us, declares the Lord, plans of good and not of evil, plans to give us an expected end.